for City Council on September the 12th, 2023. Note that Mr. Benning is out and he is not present on the phone?
No, not
No.
yet.
Okay.
He won't be.
Yeah, so we'll proceed on. On Thursday, we'll have a 5 o'clock meeting. We'll have a roll call by Ms. Adams, invocation by Reverend Donna, pledge of allegiance by Councilman Johnson. The item 1 will go to Councilwoman Landry. Presentations and awards, got a couple proclamations that we're gonna give out, and also the Economic Development Commission Award that Mr. Johnson is going to present to our.
Okay.
Surprise.
We can do that.
And then we'll go to city manager report. Sir?
Thank you, Mayor McCaw, members of the council. A couple items. We're rebidding the construction of the ADA paths at Garden Canyon Wash and St. Andrews. The first costs came in about double what they were supposed to, so we redid the scope, and we're going back out to see if we can do better the second time around. And then the land purchase behind Fire Station 2 is now complete, so we'll need to plan on how we're going to use that in the future. And then some good news for all of you. Got the sales tax report in, and month over month, we're up 15.33%. Now, as you're aware, the last couple months were flat. So we are thinking that there's a reporting problem, and maybe one of the major retail outlets in the community may have skipped a month or whatever, which isn't unusual, but those are pretty wild gyrations in the numbers. So that's the only thing I can think of that would cause something like that. Anyway, that's the July report, and that puts us up 9.55% year over year. So that's good news. And that's all I have right now.
Did you say that's not unusual or that's usual?
No, it's not unusual that somebody might skip a reporting period or miss
Really?
one.
We just can't tell.
But these are big numbers we're talking about, so David's going to take a look. We can't find out who because there's confidentiality involved in that, but we can kind of get an idea if that is indeed going on, maybe. So
Thank you.
we'll let you know.
Yeah, and it could very well be online purchases as well.
No, it isn't. It isn't that. The big change was in retail, so
Okay.
it's got to be in that area somewhere. Mhm.
Any more questions for city manager? We'll proceed on. Then we go to item number 2 with Ms. Messmer, and we'll complete that. New business. For item number 3, discussion and possible action of resolution 2023-071. Staff report, Mr. McLaughlin.
Mr. Mayor, members of council, good afternoon. I think you're all aware that American Leadership Academy is endeavoring to build a new school campus in the tribute-specific plan area. They've acquired a 36.6-acre parcel on the northeast corner of Buffalo Soldier Trail and Ben Franklin Boulevard, a future north-south collector street, which is about a quarter mile east of State Route 92. Sierra Charter LLC is the entity responsible for the development and is planning to start construction around the first of the year and finish by early summer to be open for the 2024 school year. To accommodate this fast track and achieve cost efficiencies with the construction, we're proposing a development agreement that gives Sierra Charter the responsibility to design, construct, and finance the required public improvements to Buffalo Soldier Trail with appropriate checks and balances by the city. The council has budgeted $2 million for this project. Under the proposed agreement, the developer will be reimbursed by the city at 25% intervals in accordance with the progress of the construction for the actual verifiable costs up to this amount. If the construction bids exceed the budgeted amount, staff will confer with Sierra Charter to determine whether modifications can be made to the construction plans to bring it into budget, or additional funding can be obtained to cover the difference. There will be close coordination between the outside engineering firm, McIntosh and Associates, and our city engineering staff in developing the construction plans. We'll review and approve the terms of the construction contract, and our inspectors will be overseeing the construction to make sure the work conforms to the city's requirements. Any defects will be cured prior to acceptance and will be party to a 2-year warranty on materials and workmanship. Upon full and final completion of the BSD improvements, Castle and Koch will be obligated to dedicate and convey the right-of-way parcel for the city's acceptance. The proposed agreement has been reviewed by all parties and has been determined to be acceptable, and I'd be glad to answer any questions.
Thank you, sir. Are there any questions? Mr. Lawson? Yes, ma'am.
So, is there a threshold that we'd have to, like, if it exceeds the 2 million, is there like an amount that we won't, just because I feel like it will exceed the 2 million, but, yeah.
Is
Mayor-
the
Mayor
2
Pro
million a
Tem.
cap, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do our best to keep it under 2 million. The superintendent for construction felt comfortable with that budget amount, but we won't know until, the construction documents are prepared and it goes out for bid, but we're gonna do our best, and if there's a budget amendment, that would
That would have
go
to come
through
back to
the
council.
Okay, that's, I
Right.
think that's what I'm asking is.
Yes, they have 5 days to do it.
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, members of the council, this is a, I think a beneficial development agreement to both parties. The school wants to be able to move in as quick a fashion as possible. This will allow them to do that. They will already be mobilized with their equipment and everything out on the site. So I think there's an excellent chance that they could bring this project in under the price that we could do it for. So, so I think we have a better chance of getting under that 2 million, doing this development agreement as opposed to doing this ourselves. So, so I think it's beneficial to both parties to proceed in this way.
Any more questions?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, all right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Proceed on, I don't think Mr. Selena will be here on Thursday.
Don't know yet.
Okay. So we'll ask Dimitri if he could fill in, make sure he's here on Thursday.
I don't know if he's on line right now, watching us or listening to us.
Okay, yes, sir.
If he's not able to do that, I'll handle it.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent, thank you, sir. And then we'll have a call to the public. And back to item number B, reports on recent trips, meetings, and future meetings.
We went to the league conference.
Yes.
So we all
Went to the
share
league.
the,
Yep. League of Cities, we took our youth commission, which
Oh,
was
yes.
awesome. They got to participate in the youth portion of it. Associated with that, one of our youth commission members is also going to be part of the state commission, youth commission board, to do on the mental health awareness board for youth, which is awesome. So she'll represent Sierra Vista at the state level too. Sophia,
Sophia, okay.
the chair, which is great. I love to see our youth doing great things like that and moving forward and representing us statewide. So hopefully with our National League Conference in March, we'll take some of our youth commissioners as well to that so we can further represent our city there.
Excellent. Yeah, we had a great time, chance to meet mayors and other city council from around the globe, the Arizona. Meetings had great meetings on water and learned a whole lot. Any other future meetings? No, ma'am?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We've got 3 things tracking for next work session. Special event policy should be ready
Yes.
to present. The presentation on transit fares, it's your 6-month review on going fare free, and then I should have the final report on the previous strategic plan ready for council as well.
Excellent. I think that's it. Any other questions, comments? With that, we are dismissed.